Like Wacky Pack.
If you are waking up this morning lucky enough to have a dog or a cat that you're tending to as you pour your morning cup of coffee, then you are definitely in luck. And if you're looking for a way to bring a forever pet into your home, then you're also in luck, because Rachel Kyle joins us this morning from the Pet Placement Center. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good morning.
I have to tell you that I'll go ahead and give the spoiler alert for people that you're focusing this morning on adopting an older pet. And my heart goes out to you, because I have a 14-year-old dog at my house right now who is completely dependent on me, and I carry her around like a baby. I love her in a very special kind of a way.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the cats that we've got here today, if that's all right, while we talk.
Sure thing. So when you talk about a cat and an older cat, they've got a pretty long lifespan. You've got one there, Rachel, that's almost 20, right?
We do. Let me see if I can find her. Her name's Phoebe, and she's very sweet. She actually came from a home where her owner passed away.
Oh.
Hi, Phoebe.
Isn't she pretty?
Yeah, she's really pretty, and she's really sweet. She just ate a little breakfast, and she's getting a little nap now. Yeah, so her owner passed, so she's almost 20 years old. So she's actually doing really great in our room, where we've got quite a bit of other cats. Here's our little tiny one. This is Mr. Mittens. He's our Norwegian forest cat. I don't know if you can see him in there.
I can see that there's something in there, but I can't. Oh, there's his face.
Yeah. So he's 11 years old, and he will require some grooming. He definitely would like to be in a home by himself, as a single cat. Yeah.
Let me talk to you about that a little bit, because you talk about these. Admittedly, you're a volunteer there, right, at Pet Placement?
Yeah, so I'm one of the board members, and I got started doing fostering kittens, and then I transitioned into doing more trap, neuter, return. Yeah.
So you can't possibly know every single pet that is there, but the staff does at the Pet Placement Center, and that's something that separates y'all a little bit, because you are very, very mindful of how many pets you take on, and that way you can give them the love and attention they need to be adopted out, right?
Yeah, that's right. We do. That's the benefit of this shelter. We're a smaller shelter, so it gives us the ability to really, tend to the kittens. We've got volunteers that come in and tend to them as well. I say kittens, cats, dogs, every animal that we have. And that's what we say. We're able to, sometimes pull from other shelters as well to give that animal attention that it might not be able to get in a larger shelter.
And none of the area shelters want to have it be a revolving door, certainly, but you are mindful of the fact that you want to make sure that the pet does go to the right home. So people watching today, if they're oohing and awing over Mr. Mittens like I just did, or Phoebe, or this cute one here, by all means, you can make an appointment and come in and see, but it's not first come, first served. You want to make sure that both parties, the pet and the owner, are taking the right commitment here.
Right, yeah, and so it's not just walk-in appointments. I think it's important to know that most shelters right now are still working off of appointments only. So it's not just walk in to the shelter. You do have to have an appointment. Same thing for surrenders as well. And that makes sure that we give the time needed to the pet and to us to do the vet checks and just make sure that it's a right fit for the pet.
And that's Chestnut that you're petting now, is that right?
Yeah, this is Chestnut.
He's just hanging out, or she is just hanging out.
Yeah, she's a year old.
Now, Rachel, are y'all taking volunteers right now, or because of COVID, are people, like I know for a long time you had it where you could come in and read to the cats and the kittens in their room and interact? Can people do that right now?
So not right now, just because of, we're still facing the pandemic. We're still dealing with COVID and taking precautions against that. So no, we're not taking new active volunteers right now. But I mean, it is always a great idea if you have your own pets to, have your kids take the time to read to them. Maybe do the things that they might do at a shelter. Do it with your own pets.
So when people call you and I give them the phone number, or do they go online to make that appointment? Which is the preference?
Either. You know, if you call and talk to someone, it's probably a quicker process than going online if you would like it to be more expedited.
And should they say specifically, hey, I saw Phoebe on Channel 3, can I come in and meet with her, or do you just come in to see anybody?
Yeah, I mean, if you know for sure that you want to see Phoebe, we'll want you to fill out an application. But if you want to expressed interest in her, then that's possible too.
All right. Well, you're going to have a fun morning. I wish I could be there with you, but I'll let you get back to playing with the kittens. And in the meantime, the phone number for you to call to the Pet Placement Center is 877-0738. If you do want to go online, it's petplacementcenter.com. Phoebe, Mr. Mittens, and Chestnut are the three we got to meet today. We're back after this.
What's in Zaxby's new General Tso's sauce? Legendary chicken, legendary